I went to my local Toyota dealership yesterday to get my Tundra's cracked seat trim temporarily patched up for the second time with another Toyota defective part. It wasn't a total surprise because so many of you have warned me ahead of time, but I was still kind of annoyed. They told me that my truck was still within warranty, but that they had already replaced my seat trim once, so they weren't going to be doing it for free this time. So I said, yeah, but everyone knows that Toyota is just temporarily patching these cracks with another defective part, and you're not fixing anything. I said, I want a real fix, and the temporary patch that they installed last time doesn't count. It's something I talked about in my last video on this topic, which I'll post up here if you haven't seen. But I want to be crystal clear here. I was nice about it. My service advisor was just saying what he's being told to say. And he said he understood and that yes, it's definitely a known problem with thousands and thousands of cracks in Tundra seat trims, but that Toyota has started denying second requests for warranty replacements because owners are getting out of their trucks incorrectly. So it's my fault, not theirs. So I told him, look, I understand that he wasn't saying this himself and that he was just following instructions, so I'm not mad at him, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't even touch that trim when I get in or out of my vehicle. It's a defective part, not a defective truck owner that's causing these cracks. Everybody knows that. But I told him, if Toyota is refusing this warranty repair, then I would like to request a written copy of Toyota's info that explains why they're denying it. He said he didn't have it since he was just operating under the shop foreman's instructions, who's the guy who talks to Toyota directly on this issue. But he said he had passed along my request to the foreman, and that's what he did forthwith. And as it turned out, the foreman called Toyota, and Toyota agreed to temporarily patch the crack again at no charge with another defective part. So I guess that's a temporary win. So my takeaways from this conversation are, number one, be nice to your service advisors. They're just doing their jobs. Don't be a jerk. They can be a big help to you. Number two, Toyota executives are trying to dig in their heels on this. They're the bad guys in this situation. They're trashing Toyota's reputation for quality in return for what they're hoping will become a money-making future where they'll earn $218, which was the estimate they showed me, into service revenue every 10 or 15,000 miles to install another temporary patch. And my third takeaway is that if they deny your request, especially if your vehicle is under 36,000 miles, don't be rude, don't be angry. Instead, just politely insist on getting a copy of the written notification your dealership has received directly from Toyota, explaining why it's being denied. And ask them to give you proof that Toyota is saying that it's your fault. I honestly expect they don't want that going public and instead will choose to temporarily take care of you with another temporary patch like they did for me. But if any of you do get a copy of something in writing, whether it's from Toyota corporate or even something from your dealership, please consider leaving me a comment. I'd love to get a copy of that. And my fourth takeaway for now is that we have to be the squeaky wheel here. I know every video asks you to like, comment, and subscribe, but it really helps increase visibility of this issue and these videos I've been making highlighting this Tundra seat cracking topic. Toyota definitely doesn't want that. They love it when we are silent and compliant. With that said, thanks for subscribing, commenting, and liking, and thanks for watching.